Welcome back to day 8 of the Mindful Movement series. Yesterday I said challenge. This is no challenge. This is just a series to help us align our bodies and move and take inventory and say, hey, where am I feeling a little stiff or achy or not where I want to be? And that's all this is, taking inventory, getting into alignment with where we want to be. I'm Isabel Wellman, personal trainer and yoga teacher, and today we are going to be going through a core circuit and a yoga movement practice. All you'll need for today's movement practice is a yoga mat or stable surface, maybe a blanket, and a pillow or a block. Hey there, Tutti Fruities! Today we are starting off with some high energy. If you didn't know, I'm also a professional astrologer and we have the full moon energy hitting us hard. So basically, we got a lot of chi, a lot of energy in the body that just needs to be moved. Because we've been going so hard at it the last 7 days, for day 8 we're going into the core circuit and the yoga flow to ground us down into some calm and inner peace type of energy. All of our core movements will be on the ground, so I will go through all 4 of them, and then we will be going for 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off, with a 30-second rest at the end of all 4 exercises, and we'll repeat it 3 times. So, the first exercise is a reverse crunch. This is where we're going to lay down flat on the ground, widen the back, draw the shoulder blades down and underneath for stable support, and then you're going to keep the knees bent, and you're going to draw them into the chest. So we're using the lower abdominal muscles to do this movement. The next movement will be a slow bicycle. So we've done a similar movement to this, but take your hands, cross them behind your head, legs will go out straight, and what we're going to do is when we bring in one of the knees, we're going to reach the opposite elbow to it, and then we're going to extend, bend, cross. And we're going to do that at the same time. Next, we will do flutter kicks. You can lay the head back, hands behind the head, or hands down at the side, or hands right next to the bum to help with the hip lift here. But you're just going to flutter them up and down, or you can also look at them to make this move a little bit more challenging. When you're fluttering, if your toes are turning out, try to consciously rotate them internally or back in towards each other so the top of the feet are going straight ahead of us. Last but not least, we will be coming up into a plank position. And this is going to be a single leg plank hold. And we're going to be doing 30 seconds on each side, so there will be no break in between this, just so we can keep the fire going. But we will get up in our high plank, press out of the hands, protract the shoulders, and lift one foot up. We'll do that for 30 seconds, and then we'll lower it, and then lift the other leg up. Now we can get started. Alright, we are going to lay down and get ready for our reverse crunches. We will be going for 30 seconds on the clock in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. And we can relax the legs for 15 seconds. And then we will go into our slow bicycle crunch. So we will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Remember to go slow at first. If you are unfamiliar with these movements, just so that we can nail them in the form area before getting into the quantity. Three, 2, and 1. 15-second rest. Then we will be going into flutter kicks next. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the legs up off the ground. You can place the hands next to the butt cheeks if that helps you. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, look towards the toes. Halfway there. Doing amazing. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Now, we're going in for the long haul. That plank hold for 1 full minute. Because we'll lift up one leg and then the other leg. So we'll start in 3, 2, and 1. Y'all are troopers today. Shoulders over the wrists. Reach out of the heel. Squeeze the glutes and the abs. And switch legs. We're almost there. 1 round, almost completely finished. More seconds. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1, and lower. A full 30-second break. How lovely. It's really wild how fast 15 seconds, 30 seconds goes by when you're working. Imagine all the times when you're in a situation and you're just dying for the clock to tick by. So phenomenal. And we'll lay down for our reverse crunch and go in 3, 2, and 1. Go. And 15 seconds rest. We'll go into our slow bicycle kicks or crunches after this. Massage the belly if you're feeling a little tense. And get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. See if you can lift the shoulder blade completely off of the ground. And extend the opposite leg that's not driving in towards the elbow. Hovering a foot or 2 above the ground. And relax. Woo! Now we got flutter kicks. 15 seconds. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. And if you're feeling it, if it feels so intense, breathe. We'll go for flutter kicks in 3, 2, 1, and go. You have complete control over your breathing. We show up now. We get our dopamine from the effort we are putting in. Not the before, not the after, the now. Dopamine is a chemical released in the brain. And lower. Ow! Congrats. I think that was 30 seconds. I might have just cut us off on that one. And I apologize if I did. We're gonna roll into the plank though. I'll catch up on the next one if I did mess that one up. And we're gonna go up in the plank in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And pick up one leg. I have to be pretty adamant about this timer because if it's not on the start of the minute, the 15-second, 30-second, or 45 mark, I get lost, y'all. I like English. Math is a little confusing for me, even when it's just with times and adding. I know it's pretty silly, but it's how I feel. Halfway there. If you need to just shake the one leg out real quick, please do so. 3, 2, 1, switch. The arms are feeling it. Give yourself a quick down dog. 3-legged down dog. Press out those shoulders. Press through the first finger and thumb. Doing great. Halfway there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, my achy breaky arms. 30 seconds rest. Last core round. Our yoga flow today is going to be real delicious, very nourishing, and I'm so ready for us to be there. But we're right here because it's the mindfulness challenge. So feel what you're feeling, express it, let a little rage out if you need to, and let's go down for our reverse crunch in 3, 2, and 1. Start. And done. We went a little over. We will start in a little bit over 15 seconds. Like I said, I need it to be a particular number. Let's get ready for our slow bicycles in 3, 2, 1, and go. If you're starting to feel a little burn, a little bit of sweat, welcome it into the body. Be so thankful that we have a home or a place to do this. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Lower down, rest. 15 seconds, we'll go into flutter kicks for the full 30. It will not botch that. So we'll go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And flutter kick. Feeling so grateful for how our bodies have the ability to move. Whew. Even when they are tired. And 1. And let's roll over for our plank. Last plank, last core exercise. Doing great. We'll go up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, mates. Fabulous. Lift one leg up. 30 seconds on the clock for this bad boy. Have a slight bend in those elbows. Press out of the hands, out of the shoulders, halfway there. Three, and switch. Lovely, lovely, lovely time that we have together here. Working, sweating, feeling good in our bodies. Ooh. Little down dog, relieve my shoulders. And we're in the 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woohoo! Great work with the core circuit. Now, it's all rest and relaxation from here. We welcome our mascot Elmer back to the show. He is taking up all of the cuteness here. And for our yoga session today, we are going to be starting with a downward facing dog. Elmer, can you go lay down? Thank you. So we're going to get back on our hands. Feet reach the hips back. And we're going to go for 2 minutes, starting in 3, 2, and 1. In this down dog, have the feet as wide or as close as you want. I'm going to start by walking the dog slowly. And then after I feel like I've worked out any kinks in my legs, I'm going to leave my legs static, press through the hands, inhale and exhale as I reach the chest towards the thighs. I press out of the hands, strong shoulders. Maybe it feels like your armpits are reaching towards the thighs. I relax the neck to be in between the hands, or the arms is a better way to say that. And I lengthen my breath. Slight micro bend in the knees and the elbows. Breathe deeper and deeper. And we will walk the hands forward and bring the right leg in between the hands. Scoot, Homer. Scoot the leg out so that the hands fit inside of the leg for a low runner's lunge. And just like yesterday, reach the back foot and back, untuck the toes, and be here. We'll be here for another 1.5 minutes. Draw the shoulder blades down away from the ears. You can lower closer to the ground once you feel like that is going to serve you best, or stay where you are. You can also rotate that bent leg, foot, so it's pointing out towards the corner. And then you can press that leg away for a deeper stretch in the outside of the hip. Stay strong out of the forearm that is supporting you. And relax. Let go of any holding. Open up space within the body. If there are any thoughts that are intrusive, simply watch them pass like clouds in the sky. And we will slowly lift back up as we straighten out the front leg for half split. If you showed up for yesterday's training, we did this for our stretch portion of yesterday. We'll be here for 2 minutes. Start tall. Nice neutral back that's reaching out of the crown of the head and out of the tailbone. As we draw the navel up towards the spine, exhale and lower over the front leg. Your practice, your pace, your depth. It is all exactly where it is meant to be. Our next pose will be a full split. We will hold it for 1 minute. If you're not feeling up for that, stay here. Otherwise, Elmer, I need you to move, honey. Move. Otherwise, you can begin to lower into a split. You can put a pillow underneath the front leg butt to stay in this neutral position with the hips. It's okay if you don't have a full split to practice this. If you see me, I'm not all the way down right now. I have not practiced the splits in a hot minute, so I feel the same pain, very similar pain, but we relax into it. We welcome it, we acknowledge it. We have 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to fall off of the side of the hip and come into a runner's lunge on the left side. Elmer, watch out, baby. Take your time getting there. We have 2 minutes. Elmer, you gotta move. Reach that back leg as far back as she needs to go. Untuck the toes. Slight bend in the elbows. The mascots have a lot to say this morning. Hey, hey, Elmer. I wish y'all could see this. Zenna is guarding her food on the couch and giving him this ferocious teeth show. And he's loving it. Elmer, stop bugging your sister. Once you're ready, you can lower down, continuing to breathe into the body, spaces that might feel tight or stuck. Zenna, no barking. I'm not super advanced in editing these YouTube videos for sound, so welcome to my life. This is what we do. I hope y'all don't mind. I don't see dogs barking as much of a burden because it's how they communicate. Elmer. And we will now begin to walk back up. Straighten out the front leg. Reach the hips back. Neutral spine. Zenna. Puppies. Zenna. Oh. Oh my goodness. Stop. Stop. Zenna. Good God. This is not relaxing for everyone else. Again, we will be going into the full split. If you are not feeling up for that, please stay here. But if you did try on the other side, please continue on this side to keep the body even. Place a pillow under the left butt cheek for support to keep the hips neutral. Raise the chest if that's available for you. Draw the chin down about 2 inches. Take inventory on what side is easier to do the splits if you are performing them, or what side the half split stretch is easier on. For me, my left side has always been a little bit easier, a little bit more open. And we'll roll off to the side, slowly, slowly, slowly. We'll come into a seated twist. So we will take the right leg, put it over the left, so the foot is right next to the knee. We're just going to lengthen up through the spine. And we're going to take the left arm, put it on the outside of the bent knee, and twist away from the knee. This is a seated twist, or a name of sage pose. Use your muscles to twist the body. Twist through the upper back, draw the shoulder blades down. Continue through the neck if that is available for you. And untwist. We'll go on to the other side. I have to move my phone so I can see the timer. Left leg goes on the outside of the knee. That is straight. Inhale. Place the right arm on the outside of that left knee and twist. I slowly move through the depths of this twist. No rushing. Slight bend in my elbow. Massaging the organs within my midsection. begin to untwist. We're going to come into half happy baby on each side. So we will take one leg, left or right, up to you, dealer's choice. And if possible, you're going to place both of your arms underneath the calf, or you can take your hands if that range of motion isn't available to you yet. And you're just going to bring that knee into the chest. Here you can bring it across the body for a deeper stretch, or you can pull it away, depending on what feels best for you today. Stay here for 15 more seconds. And slowly release. Pick up the other leg. Draw it into the body. Take inventory on what you're feeling. What leg felt easier to do this pose in. Yoga, stretching is not a competition in my eyes, and if we make it a competition, I feel like we lose sight of it being a mindfulness practice. Sitting with our body, sitting in a certain position that stretches it in a certain way, and acknowledging, what am I feeling? Where am I feeling? Why am I feeling? What thoughts are coming up as I access this part of my body? And we can lower that leg down. We're going to come onto our backs for a single leg Uttanasana, or a knee to chest position. Dealer's choice, which knee you would like to bring into your chest. You can grab the knee or the bottom of the foot. Maybe you want to rotate the knee out, maybe in. For the extended leg, the straight leg, pull the toes back on both feet. Keep this in an engaged position. And you can exhale that leg down and bring the other leg into the chest. Play with this side as you did the last. Pull the other knee back in for a double Uttanasana, or full knee to chest pose. See if you can straighten the entire back down on the ground. Maybe you take both knees wide as you keep the sacrum flat on the ground, or that flat bone you may feel on your lower back. And give yourself this time to clear your mind rewrite your nervous system, how you operate. And now we're going to come into our last pose, a simple supine twist on each leg for 1 minute. So we'll extend one leg. We're going to draw one knee up again, allow it to cross over the body, over that extended leg. Reach the other hand up towards the corner of the mat or the room and look over towards that arm. We will be here for 1 minute. And don't try to force, just slowly be here. If you need to put a block or a pillow underneath this elevated or crossed over knee, that can help. Reduce the intensity. But just allow the body to become heavy. If you'd like, you could straighten out this bent leg. And we will uncross that leg. When you're ready, inhale the other leg up, cross it over. And repeat it on the side. Whew. Feeling good. And when you're ready, release this side. You can stay here for Shavasana if you'd like. Grab a blanket to cover the body. Or put something over the eyes. And just let go. Let go of the legs. Let the hips fall out to the sides. Let the stomach move without restriction. Let the arms fall. Shoulders get heavy. Feel the tongue relax, the cheeks, under the eyes, the forehead. Wiggle the fingers and the toes and come back to this moment, slowly at your own pace. When you're ready, roll over to the side, bend the knees into the chest. Take a few breaths and then slowly rise back up to sit. Thank you for joining me for this practice. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for day 8 of the Mindful Movement series. I hope that you got some value out of that core circuit and that yoga flow. I hope you are feeling rejuvenated, and if there's anything else I could encourage you to do today, it is to hold gratitude in your heart, in your mind, for what is around you in your life, for having access to the internet and YouTube and this experience between you and I. I am grateful for you showing up, for you taking the time to tune in with your own body, heart, and mind. I'll see you tomorrow.